At the place which is due to stage the opening match of the World Cup, we captured the haphazard but official sign being painted. It sums up the situation in Brazil. A Copa do Mundo 2014 is still very much a work in progress at a cost of
13 to 15 billion dollars.
Brazil are the official best ever at taking part, but what about putting it on? From the passion and beauty of Rio to the high-rise economic power base of Sao Paulo, the largest city in South America. Tower blocks in every direction, north, south, east, west, a metropolis of 20 million people. One of those people is in charge of delivering the city's World Cup commitments, and he's one of the few who's confident. Every city has its problems. The biggest problem here is the stadium, but work has now started and we believe it will be finished on time. In 3 summers, Neymar and co are scheduled to kick the whole thing off right here. The project has tripled in price and been hampered by red tape, and the writing's on the wall for the other 11 World Cup stadiums as well. Few, if any, are on schedule. Sepp Blatter is worried. He said recently the World Cup is tomorrow, but the Brazilians appear to be acting as if it's the day after tomorrow. They need more speed now in the whole operation. Those words have made Blatter about as popular in Brazil as he is in England, but his concerns are shared by many, including Pelé, who describes Brazil's airports as frightening. Only 2 of the 13 new World Cup terminals will now be ready on time.
Will a German supporter come to Brazil, arrive on time on the airport, find a taxi waiting for him, and he goes to his nice hotel in a couple of minutes? Forget it.
Brazil's economy is booming. This counter shows the vast amount of tax being raised every second of every day. For the haves, the World Cup is an exciting prospect.
World Cup in Brazil, for me, it's the best. It's the best one, best ever, because the people in here love football.
But what about the have-nots? There are fears Brazil's programme to build 2 million low-cost homes will suffer. World Cups, of course, are supposed to be about legacy. The irony in Brazil is that FIFA's pressure for money to be spent on stadiums and infrastructure may result in vital cash being taken away from important housing projects.
It's wrong. It's only going to benefit administrators and politicians, and us, the poor, humble people, are being neglected, excluded, left with no protection.
In the long run, maybe we'll have benefit, but it's mostly cost and a low level of benefit.
In some ways, Brazil can be authoritarian, expect no messing when it comes to the policing of matches, but in other ways, it's liberal. Graffiti, for example, isn't frowned on, it's positively encouraged. Back at the stadium site, this historic piece of graffiti is complete. The World Cup 2014 begins here, or it's supposed to, in 34 months' time. It's already been confirmed the stadium will not be finished in time for the Confederations Cup in 2013. On the day of the draw, Brazil appears to be losing rather than winning the race to be ready. Gary Cottrell, Sky Sports.